Hello, true believers. It's Matt here, Heroes for Hire Comic Club. We got a little comic review here. This week, a new book just came out for Marvel Comics, Daredevil. Got a new issue 1 from Daredevil, Legacy number 688. You know, we got a new season of Daredevil, Born Again. So I guess they felt it was time to start over a new creative team and everything. So this creative team is, I'm really interested in what they're going to do on this one. We have Stephanie Phillips is the writer. Garbutt is doing the interior art, and the cover. He did the cover art too, and the colors is Frank Martin. The letter is BC Ariana Marr, and the cover artist. They had a lot of blind bags that came out. I got a blind bag. I pulled the blank variant. It's the only thing I pulled. But yeah, so we got a new creative team. I didn't know much about what this was going to be like, but when I saw an interview, I read an interview that Stephanie Phillips gave, and you could really tell she has a love of this character, and she likes this character. So I had high hopes coming in, and we read it. I just read it. I like to read it right before. So we get it at the first start here. We already have a new character, a new villain. This guy's name is OMEN. They don't really tell you his name in the book, but like on the solicitation, they tell you that he's like a soothsayer. He can like see in the future, but more to come on that later. And I think he knows Daredevil. For a minute there, I thought he knew that MATT MURDOCK was Daredevil, but he didn't seem to know. But I really like the artwork by Garbutt in this one. He's really good at drawing action. You know, you got especially a character like Daredevil is very like acrobatic and stuff. You got to be able to show that motion and fluid motion and stuff. And I really think he did it right here. You see on this right here. So it's pretty cool. When we open up, though, he's beating up some guys that stole a car. So it's business as usual. And he's talking about how he's gotten pretty good at the job of being Daredevil, you know, the devil of Hell's Kitchen. And but things are a little bit different from Matt. You know, he's been the mayor of New York before. Had a little controversy in that, too. Of course, he was a long time ago was the Kingpin. That was way back. But he's got being the mayor of the last run, I think. I can't remember the writer. But we open up in this one after he catches those guys that stole the car. He's now a law professor. He's teaching contracts. He's having this is his first day. He's having a tough day because all these young people, he don't know how to relate to them, you know, and it's kind of interesting. And he meets another professor, a fellow professor. Maybe it might be another love interest. You know, MATT MURDOCK is quite the ladies' man in the Marvel universe. So we meet this Sarai Ellison, is her name. It's a Sarai or something like that. Ellison. She kind of gives him a cold reception because she knows who he is. And you know, apparently, you know, the thing about MATT MURDOCK in the Marvel universe is his name could either be famous or infamous, right? So his reputation precedes him, so to speak. But anyway, so she kind of gets a kind of a weird reception. She kind of puts his foot in his mouth a little bit. But anyway, so we got that going on. We don't know. Maybe that'll be another love interest. We flash forward to these two homicide detectives. They're working on a case. They really don't say the young detective's name. I couldn't catch it in here. But the other guy is Detective Callahan, or Officer Callahan. They find a body on the subway, and the interesting thing about the guy is like this guy's taking like a new killer in town. But Matt also meets his buddy. His buddy named Sam. I think his name is James, and he takes James out to get the job, and he finds out this kind of tech billionaire guy was going to help him get his job. So Matt obviously thinks that's suspicious. But there's all kinds of things. You run into this guy Omen, and apparently this guy Omen, like Matt's having trouble like sensing him. You know how you can hear heartbeats and footsteps. This guy talks in a weird manner. He can't hear his heartbeat right, kind of thing. So, and he seems to like have a precog ability, right? You know what I mean? Like it's precognitive. He's like a psychic or something. But yeah, it's an interesting book. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it's very interesting book. I really liked it. I can't wait for issue 2 to come out. So far I like it. I know we have a lot of people that are down on Marvel right now, but like I decided to do a couple of reviews for Marvel books, and I really think it's great. The artwork's great. The writing was pretty good. It's an intro book, you know. I'm really interested to see what happens in the next issue. And like I've been kind of hopeful. We got Chip Zdarsky, who's been writing Captain America. Now he's writing the Weapons of Armageddon, and we got Joshua Williamson writing for Iron Man. So I think they might have hopefully Marvel's turned a corner. It's too early to tell, but I'm really interested in this Avengers Armageddon thing coming out, with this whole event coming out. So maybe they can right the ship a little bit better. There have been some subpar books, but you know what? In my opinion, there are some subpar DC books as well. So not all of them could be winners, but I think this one's a winner so far. I'm really excited to see where this goes. And I do recommend this one, especially if you're a Daredevil fan. I suggest give it a read, because that's what like the thumbnail says, is this worth the read? And I think it is worth the read. So I just thought I'm going to start making a few of these brief review videos. And yeah, so this is my review of Daredevil 1, and I definitely recommend this one. This is on one of my picks of the week, definitely. So with that said, that's the video. Be on the lookout for some more review videos. I'm going to post a review of Bizarro Year None issue 1 and X-Men United issue 1 very soon. So I'm not just going to do Marvel, and I may do a review of this one as well, the Superman, Spider-Man, and probably this one. Although I've heard some things I didn't like about it so far from people that have read it, but we'll see. I thought I'd give it a shot. So, and we got a few more we might do. We might review Alias #1 with Jessica Jones, and maybe Batwoman #1. But anyway, as far as Daredevil 1, I do recommend this one. I give it a thumbs up. Give it a shot. You might like it, especially if you're a Daredevil fan. It's not a reboot. Everybody's like, oh, Marvel always reboots. They don't reboot. They just renumber it. It's just a thing they do. We still got the legacy number. I don't think it's that big a deal. I know some people make a mountain out of a molehill sometimes, but I'm really positive about this book, and I think it's worth checking out. And until next time, true believers, Excelsior!
Come, son of Jarrell! Kneel before Sod! Snoochie boochies.